am Groot.
They're like animals, and I slaughtered them like animals.
What is up, everybody? Brick Artemis here. If it is your first time, then welcome. If you've been here before, well, then welcome back. Today we have a fun video. Once again, we are going to go ahead and talk about a few figures that I recently got. I got a huge haul this week, and I'm very excited to talk about these three figures. As you can see, I got the Groot from Guardians 3. I also got Anakin Skywalker from Attack of the Clones. And I even got the Batman 89 2.0 from Hot Toys. So 3 Hot Toys figures in 1 week. And I am super excited to unbox these, take a look at these figures with you guys, and just do like a quick, I guess, review. I don't even want to call it a review because I'm not really like reviewing all 3 figures. I'm just kind of doing a quick unboxing with you guys and kind of first glance, I guess, is more like it. So excited to do that with you. So let's go ahead and get started with the first one. But before we do, make sure to hit that like button and of course that notification bell so you know when the next video is coming your way. So the first one I want to talk about, the first one I want to unbox with you guys is Groot from Guardians of the Galaxy 3, or Volume 3, shall I say. And I'm actually really excited to unbox this. I think this one is super cool, extremely cute, and just really excited to see the different head sculpts, all the arms that it comes with and everything like that. And as you can see here, the box art is really neat. I am a huge fan of Guardians of the Galaxy, and I think that this box art here really captures the love for Guardians. I mean, you can see here it has a couple quotes, which says, "I love you guys," and just really cool pictures here that kind of represent Groot. I am Groot. Yeah, I love this. I love this. So when you lift up the sleeve here, if I can lift this up right here, we now have the figure. Yes, as soon as I lifted up that sleeve, the figure just pops out of the box because that's the way things are done in film. And I think it looks great. Now, I don't have all the arms out or anything. This is just coming straight out of the box. I didn't pose anything. I just want to try to make this as fresh as possible with you guys. All I did was take them out of the box. And as you can see the other 2 head sculpts. One of them is actually more of a faceplate. But yeah, man, it looks so good. It looks really good. And here are all the arms, his weapons, his accessories. I think I'm going to keep him without the arms until I get Star-Lord. And I'm going to have that back-to-back pose with the 2 of them, but I think I'm just going to wait until I get Star-Lord to do that. But yeah, different hands as you just saw there. And here's one close up. They're huge. This is a very big figure, and believe it or not, this little box was heavier, or is heavier, I should say, than the Batman 89 box, which you guys saw earlier was huge. So yeah, really cool figure. I'm really digging this. I can't wait to, mess around with him a little bit more, pose him up a little bit, and get Star-Lord and Rocket and Cosmo to go with him, because my wife also likes Guardians, so I'm sure I'm going to have a lot of fun with these figures. Coming up next, we have Anakin Skywalker from Attack of the Clones. This is another movie that I guess I should say series of movies that I absolutely love and adore. Attack of the Clones wasn't my favorite from the prequel trilogy, but honestly, I think this is my favorite Anakin Skywalker look. So I'm just going to lift up the sleeve here, and as you guys can see, it's very much like all the other Star Wars, boxes, but like I love how they do this with the Hot Toys Star Wars line, because it just reminds me of like the old school 80s, buying a figure from like the 80s. They have that kind of look, nostalgic look to it. I don't know how they do it, but I absolutely love it. So I'm going to go ahead and open this bad boy up. And here we go. Yeah, I wanted to put this on here because it looks so bad, but it just proves that it is lighting, guys. It is the way lighting is. So when you see these head sculpts on Facebook or wherever, and they look this bad, it's the lighting, guys, okay? It's close up, it's lighting, it's not going to be like that in real life. And that's why you always hear it looks better in person, because people post pictures like this, at least in my experience. Maybe not every figure. There are a couple of figures that have actually looked pretty rough in person, but for the most part. I think, don't worry. All right, so here we have Anakin Skywalker. All jokes aside, he looks really, really good. And I'm excited to have him with my Padme, with my, smaller than most Star Wars collection. But I'm happy I got him. I love Anakin. He's my favorite character, along with Darth Maul, my favorite character in all of Star Wars. So really excited to have him here. I love the relationship between him and Padme. And I just love the two of these figures together. So yeah, definitely needed Anakin Skywalker. I think he looks good. And you know what? Yes, it's pleather. But you know what? For some reason, this feels smoother than other pleather that I've got. Like I've touched, I've felt with other Star Wars figures very much like this. So I don't know why. I don't know if it's just me. I don't know if it's just this figure, but it feels nice. And yeah, I think the tailoring looks good here. I think that the head sculpt looks good. I got to mess with his eyes a little bit, but I think everything here looks good, and I'm super stoked to be unboxing Anakin Skywalker from Attack of the Clones. You can see here he's got multiple hands, multiple lightsaber hilts here as well, along with some other accessories, and we have different lightsaber blades. And of course, this hand here, which is definitely iconic. Very cool to have this with the figure as well. So yeah, just really cool. Now these are thicker than they need to be, but I guess, it helps keep it to where it doesn't break. I don't know. Or that you can actually see it when it's posed. Let's go ahead and take a look at the next figure. So here we have my most anticipated figure of all of 2024, Batman. 89 Batman 2.0 from Hot Toys. Michael Keaton at his best. I can't believe he's here. I can't believe this massive figure is in my home. This would have been my very first Batman in my collection if I didn't fall into the line of getting a Pattinson Hot Toys Batman figure. Glad I did, but yeah, this is definitely my first Keaton Batman, and I'm very excited to open this bad boy up because Keaton is my childhood, and this is Keaton at his best. Batman 89 is one of the best films ever, and as I'm opening up the box, I see this base, this massive detailed base with this gargoyle here, and of course, Batman. Batman looks awesome. He looks phenomenal on this base. I cannot believe it. And a lot of people are really down on this cape. I think the cape is fine. I've seen other capes out there that look better. I feel like Hot Toys could do a better job with these capes. I feel like they fall short half the time, but I'm fine with it because there's been worse. There's been way worse capes that I've had, and I kind of like it. So as you can see, this gargoyle base turns as well, which is really cool. Like this is going to be so much fun to pose up and mess with and unbox fully. So just really excited to play with this figure, shall I say. But as you can see, like the detail not only in the gargoyle there and the base, but in Batman. I don't think the texture is all that bad in this lighting. I don't think it's all that bad in real life either. I think this base really, really does a great job at bringing this figure to life as well, which is a huge plus for me when collecting figures because that's what I want. I want to bring this figure out of the movie and into my room, and this is exactly what it does. I mean, look at this base. Look at the rubble. Look at the little gargoyle there at the bottom. Look at the bricks or the stone. It's mind-blowing. Between this and the Toby Sandman figure, or base, and these are the two best bases I've ever seen. And of course, here are some of the accessories as I'm continuing to mess around with this figure. And yeah, just upside down, of course, because why not? And here are some other faceplates. A lot of people don't like this one. I can't say that I'm a big fan of this faceplate either, but this one with the blood the beat up Michael Keaton face is pretty mind blowing. It's a pretty sweet looking faceplate here that I'm definitely gonna put on this figure. So, guys, look at this. I'm not trying to like gloat or anything. I just wanted to do an unboxing, have a fun time unboxing my figures with you guys, show you guys my haul, and you know, kind of be happy that I'm adding these 3 figures to my collection. I'm very excited. I can't be more blessed or lucky to be able to have these figures and for my wife to somewhat enjoy the Guardians line with me. So yeah, definitely going to have a fun time really messing around with these figures. These are not final poses, as I mentioned before. I'm going to mess around with Groot. I'm probably going to mess around with Anakin a little bit. I haven't even messed with his eyes yet. And Batman I'll probably do a little something else with as well. So just really excited to have these figures in my dang collection and display them. So guys, let me know what you think. Which one of these 3 are your favorites? What have you gotten new lately? Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button if you're new to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you know the next time videos come out. And guys, thank you so much for tuning in. And until next time, keep bricking.